Alright, next question. Listen carefully, that's a good one. I only use the microwave for heating water, for my coffee and tea. Is this much use okay? Alright, I'm gonna close this and start. Thank you for that question. It's a very good one, actually. I like that. So I want to make sure that when you make a, just feel free to do any questions you want. I'm not gonna expect, I'm not gonna hope that you know that, because that information is nowhere. I'm not gonna make fun of you. I'm not gonna um, be sarcastic. Okay? So feel free that you're sitting right in front of me and you're asking the question. I'm gonna be as clear as possible. In 1986, April 1986, a huge explosion happens in Chernobyl, Ukraine. A nuclear explosion of a nuclear plant, and contaminate the whole surrounding countries. I was in my country that time, Bulgaria, and I was aware enough to understand what that means to me, to my food, and to surroundings. Alright, listen carefully. That information is not where, because to be able to give you that information, I am a living witnessing of a nuclear explosion. So listen carefully. I was in a very special school, a military school, a very special school. And we went to the field with a very sophisticated machine to check the radiation in the grass. And we placed that machine on the grass to see the level of radiation. And I remember the captain saw that number and he said, it just shows that that radiation is not in the risk level. There is still some radiation, but it's not on the risk level. And I kind of I was wondering, wow, is that a huge explosion? How that can be? All right, once again, these machines are measuring the chemicals scale of radiation, not the vibrational. And the food has a chemical components and vibrational components. And I remember, because I loved to eat, at that time I used to love to eat yogurt, butter, milk, all these dairy products that comes from cows. I know what the taste is before Chernobyl, and I know personally the taste after Chernobyl. And trust me, after Chernobyl, all the dairies, the taste disappear. Just no flavor. It's not that flavor that used to be before that explosion. And what that tells you, listen carefully, the radiation went to the grass, the cows eat that radiation, which according to the machine it wasn't significant, but goes to the cow, and the cow produces milk and destroy the whole vibrational structure of the milk. And the flavor is the proof that this disappeared until today. 38 years later, it's not recovered. When I go to Bulgaria, I check the flavor, it's not the same. How bad is radiation? Very bad. Birth defects, people are born with autism. Children, well, if the mother eats that milk from the cow and goes to the baby, how this baby is gonna develop the brain. So I'm telling you this because I'm a living witnessing of what radiation can damage to the body. And the question is, if you put a water in the microwave, the radiation destroys the water vibrational structure. Basically, you're drinking water, whatever you're drinking, but your vibrational body is not receiving that water. So it's just missing that, what is called hydration. Vibrational hydration. Basically, your body is dying from hydration. The vibrational body, not the physical. That's why I'm sure that when these people are making this microwave, chemically, they're not affecting the food chemically, but the flavor is telling you that this is the vibrational damage to the food. That's why if you heat up food, if you eat anything from the microwave, you're not feeding the vibrational body, and everything starts from the vibrational body. For example, the immune system. The commander center is not physical. The commander center is like a brain. And if this brain is damaged, the immune system is going to be basically not functioning well. That's why all the autoimmune disease are starting from there. Because if that commander is damaged, the immune cells are not going to be receiving, they're going to be confused what to do because they're already damaged, just like autistic child. So think how important is this radiation for the humans, for the future, the young kids. Once again, the autism is dramatically speeding up every year. More children and more children are autistic. You know why? So once I measure I have this kind of like radiation machine. Once I measure the microwave, even the microwave was shut off. I put this next to and that distance, I put it and it was radiating that radiation off the microwave to the side. So imagine how damaging it is for you being close to that. Don't even think about like putting food or any liquid in that microwave. Just get it out of your house. This is a nuclear bomb in your house. And you worry about the nuclear war. You have your bomb in your house. Radiating and damaging your vibrational body, and slowly that vibrational damage is popping into a physical disease. And the more people are sick, and they wonder why I'm getting sick. I'm like 10 years old. Why I'm wearing glasses. Most of the children are wearing glasses. Well, you're damaging your eyes with radiation. Think about that. Microwaves, nuclear bomb.